Melanie, and welcome to my end of year beauty favorites for 2014. So I am lucky enough to do this video in collaboration with a bunch of other beautiful ladies. So I'm going to quickly tell you who they are. All of their channels are of course listed down below. I certainly encourage you to go check them out. Every single lady is beautiful, knowledgeable, they have a love of makeup, and I just really find them inspiring and fun to watch. So let me go ahead and tell you who is a part of the collab, and please go check out their channels. If you feel connected with them, definitely subscribe, and hopefully you are able to add some fun new subscriptions if you're not already subscribed to any of these ladies. So participating in this collab is Adriana Pina, the Glam Moms, the Blush and Brunette, Beauty Two Shoes, the Beauty Puzzle, Learn with Minette, and Agape Love Girl. So definitely go check those ladies out. Tell them I said hello. And let's go ahead and jump into my top 6 beauty favorites from 2014. So it was really hard to narrow this down. Originally, I was going to do top 10 for everything, but my videos always run long, so I figured it was probably better for me just to cut back the number of products and pick my true favorites that I don't think I could be without, and just maybe go into a little bit more depth with those. So first thing I'm going to start with, you guys know it's coming, right? It's the Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer. I adore this product with every fiber of my being. I just don't think I could ever be without it. This is essentially a BB cream. It is something that I apply before I put on my mineral foundation. I'm a powder foundation girl because my skin type is extremely oily and liquid foundations just tend to slide off my face. This BB cream, not only does it have the SPF of 20, which is really important, it helps to mattify, it hydrates, it protects my skin, it smooths everything out. It just basically helps the rest of my makeup go on so beautifully. I use the color light. It also comes in a translucent, medium, and then I think a dark formulation as well. It's fairly forgiving. The light works really well for me. This product does something that no other BB cream does for me. It smooths everything out. It fills in pores. I get so many compliments on my skin, and while I am, I've definitely amped up my skincare game this year. So I definitely owe some of that to my skincare, but I feel like starting with this product helps the rest of my makeup look so great, and it truly makes people think that my skin looks better than it probably actually does. So if you have never tried this, yes, it's expensive, but it is worth every penny. One bottle of this, which by the way is 1.7 fluid ounces, lasts me exactly 6 months. So I replace this every 6 months. It's about $100 a year to use this sucker. But like I said, that is using it every single day of the year. There isn't a day, unless I'm horribly sick, I always put this on. Mostly because I want that SPF protection. I feel like that's really important. So the Sarah McNamara Miracle Skin Transformer will always be in my collection, and I adore it, and I love it, and I highly recommend it. Okay, let's talk a drugstore product. This is the NYX Blush in Taupe. So it's just one of the cheapy plastic square packaging blushes. It's in the color Taupe. This looks like the ugliest blush on earth. This is what I use for my contour every single day. I have never found a contour product that works this perfectly for my skin tone. I'm wearing it today. I always contour my cheeks and the sides of my nose. I really have a very round face, and so I try to make it look a little bit more angular with contouring, and this is just the perfect tone for me. And it's $5.99 at the drugstore. It is super inexpensive. I go through probably 2 of these a year. I just love this. I don't think I could ever be without it. I have 3 backups of it. It's just literally the best contour powder that I've ever used. If you're looking for one that has that dirty, ashy kind of tone, which I think works best with most skin tones, give this one a try. Again, it's the NYX Blush in Taupe. There you go. All right, let's go back to some expensive stuff now. The Hourglass Ambient Lighting powders. I did a worth the splurge review on these, and I absolutely said they were worth the splurge because they are. These powders are phenomenal. These do something for my skin that no other powder has ever done before. They glide. They provide a glow that is like nothing else. Because of my oily skin type, I'm very hesitant about powders that give a sheen or a glow to the skin. I also have enlarged pores, so that's an issue for me. These don't accentuate any of my flaws. I am wearing Diffused Light today, which is this guy right here. Diffused Light helps to take a little bit of the redness out of my skin, and then it just adds an overall beautiful glow. So that is that kind of glowing thing that I have going on my face, is this powder. It is not overly shimmery. It doesn't settle into fine lines or pores. It is just a beautiful powder that I honestly don't see myself being without going forward. Yes, they're expensive, but I really feel, and from what other people have told me, this is going to last me for quite some time. The other one that I have is Ethereal Light, and I can basically use these interchangeably. So this is Ethereal Light. This is more like a cool white powder, whereas this one is a little bit more yellow. So I don't know if you can tell the difference between the two. They're very similar. Once you get them on the skin, they're almost, you almost can't tell them apart. But these are magic. I held off for such a long time because I was like, I'm not paying that much for a powder. That's ridiculous. They are absolutely 100% worth it. I cannot be without them, and they totally blew me away this year, so they're definitely a best of for 2014. Brows. Okay, I've got brow issues for days. Reason being, back in the day, that being the early 90s, I overplucked my eyebrows. It was the thing to do back in middle school and high school, and so I just went for it. Problem is that I did it so much that my brows no longer regrow. Stuck with really skinny, super skinny brows. So brow products are a big part of my daily beauty routine because if I don't do my brows, I look weird. Very weird. This year I finally discovered the Dip Brow Pomade from Anastasia, and I use the color Taupe. I'll show you what that looks like. You can see this is well used. I'm wearing this today. This is like magic for my eyebrows. It allows me to get a really natural looking brow that stays put all day. This doesn't oxidize. I've used a lot of brow products that oxidize on me and they turn orange. Again, because of my oily skin. I've used products that wipe away during like the summer heat. I'm in the wedding industry, and so a lot of my work is outside during the summer. And this stayed put. Like, it just stayed put. I put it on with an angled brush like this, just a small angled brush, and once it sets and it dries, it's not going anywhere, but it's easy to wash off at the end of the night. I just cannot imagine my life without this product now. It took me some time to get used to using it. The first few times, I'm not gonna lie, it looked like a little bit of a hot mess. Like I had to like restart. Had to take some makeup remover, take it off, and try again. It takes a little bit of practice because it is a cream product, but once you get the technique down, there is nothing better for your brows than the Dip Brow if you have brows like mine, meaning that you actually need to paint on your skin to make it look like eyebrow hair. So the Anastasia Dip Brow, 2 thumbs up. I will not be without this stuff ever. Ever. Okay. This was also apparently the year for expensive lipstick. In the past, I never really spent money on lipstick. If a lipstick came with like a collection like from Too Faced or Urban Decay or whatever, I always appreciated having them, but I just never went out of my way to spend a lot of money on lipstick until NARS came out with the Audacious lipsticks. These are the most beautiful, creamy, opaque, fantastic, amazing, gorgeous lipsticks in the world. They don't have a scent. I did a worth the splurge video on them. I have a bunch of videos listed down below for you. So I think most of these things have an in-depth review, so look down below. There is something magic about this lipstick. It takes basically one swipe. There is almost a staining effect from each of the colors that I have. It's so much more long wearing than any other lipstick. So I don't feel like I have to reapply it as often or like put it on as aggressively as I do with a lot of my drugstore lipsticks to build up the color. So yes, they're more expensive, but without a doubt, I will continue to purchase these as I use them up. I think that they are that good. Packaging is fantastic. It's got little magnetic closure. And my favorite color for the year, it was between this and another one called Anna, but I ended up going with Barbara as my favorite for the year, just because this is the ultimate nude. So this is Barbara here. It's a gorgeous rosy nude. It's basically a My Lips but better color for me. I just adore it. I know they're expensive. They're $32 each. I bought all of mine during the VIB sale, so I got them for 20% off. If you happen to have a coupon for somewhere online like Barney's or the NARS website, I actually don't recommend ordering from the NARS website. There's a story that goes with that, but I'm not going to share it here. Or, you know, Sephora, I think there is going to be some kind of like sale in the spring for either 15 or 20% off. But I think they're absolutely worth the splurge. Get at least one. They're so beautiful. They're so long wearing. There's just something special about these lipsticks that just I didn't find in any other lipstick that I tried in 2014. Last thing, I might get some death glares for even mentioning this. My favorite eyeshadow palette from 2014 was definitely the Lorac Pro Mega Palette. I know there was a huge controversy about how they handled the release of this. I was lucky enough, I was like up very early the morning that it was released and like refreshing the Lorac website until I was finally able to get through and I got my order in. I knew this would sell out instantly. I wish that they would have released way more than they did, because I think they pissed a lot of people off by making it so exclusive. However, all of that aside, this palette is just it for me. 2 rows of mattes, 2 rows of shimmers. The shimmers are anywhere from like a true shimmer to like a pearl type finish. The quality of Lorac shadows is like unparalleled to me. I just feel like these are my favorite formula to work with. They can be a little bit powdery because they are so like buttery and creamy. So you do get some fallout. I don't really mind that. It's not an issue for me, but I could see where that would irritate some people. Everything about this palette, from the selection of the colors to the layout, the packaging, like everything is just perfection to me. I've loved Lorac shadows for a really long time, long before they actually really became super popular on YouTube. I just feel like she makes a beautiful, beautiful eyeshadow product. This is definitely like their forte, is their shadows. I also own the Lorac Pro Original as well as the 2. And I think both of those are absolutely fantastic and beautiful and worthwhile. But this palette here, I think, throws the other 2 out of the water. Honestly, I have used this so much, and I would be very sad to actually run out of any of these colors here. So I know that Lorac will come out with probably something similar next year during the holiday time, so I'm not going to be too sad about it because I'm sure I'll love whatever that is as well. But this right here just is a beautiful collection. It's curated beautifully. Obviously, I can't say anything bad about it other than the way that they handled the release of the palette. So this was my pick for top eyeshadow palette in 2014. And if you got your hands on it, high five. If you didn't, I just want to give you a hug because it really is absolutely beautiful. So those were the top 6 products. Hopefully you guys enjoyed. Leave me any questions down below. Also, let me know what your top 6 products were for the year. And if you are new from any of the other ladies' channels, hi. I hope that you will stick around and subscribe, and I look forward to getting to know you guys better during the new year. So have a great day, everybody, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye.